Pharmacy 2110, Pharmacy Medications, Notes for January 22nd, 2013. We'll start with Introduction to Compounding. We'll do an in-class activity and a discussion, and we'll finally take a quiz. The learning targets for this lesson are: I can explain the need for compounding formulations, compare and contrast compounding with manufacturing, describe the role of the USP in compounding pharmacy practice, describe the role of the pharmacy technician in compounding pharmacy practice, and describe the history of pharmaceutical compounding. Exogenous compounding is on-demand preparation of medication in accordance with a doctor's prescription to meet the unique needs of an individual patient. It's always been part of pharmacy practice, and it requires specialized knowledge. Compounding is done for many reasons, including children who need diluted adult strengths of medications, patients that need an oral solution or suspension of a medication that is only available in other forms, and finally patients who are sensitive to dyes, preservatives, or flavorings found in commercially available products. It is done for many reasons, including dermatological formulations that need higher or lower concentrations than are found in commercially available products, special dosages for therapeutic drug monitoring, care for patients in hospice for pain management, and finally for compounding for animals. The difference between compounding and manufacturing are: compounding is the preparation, mixing, assembling, packaging, or labeling of a drug or device in accordance with a licensed practitioner's prescription, and manufacturing is the production, propagation, conversion, or processing of a drug or device, either directly or indirectly by extraction from natural substance using biological or chemical processes. It is regulated by the State Boards of Pharmacy and the U.S. Pharmacopedia. Its authority was established by the 1906 Pure Food and Drugs Act and has been very active in setting standards for compounding. USP/NF expert committees are responsible in developing standards for compounding non-sterile and sterile products. They are grouped into chapters. Those below 1,000 are enforced by the FDA. Above 1,000 are just guidelines. Chapter 795, Pharmaceutical Compounding, became official in 2004 and it has 60 chapters. For example, containers are Chapter 661. Good compounding practices are 1075. Pharmaceutical dosage forms are 1151. They also include monograms for the most commonly compounded preparations used in practice. Official formulations have been tested by the USP/NF for quality assurance and beyond use date assignments. Compounding in the pharmacy is one of the regulations. The USP established standards for quality, strength, purity, packaging, and labeling medications for 3,700 non-prescription and prescription drugs, nutritional dietary supplements, and medical devices. They also regulate personnel. Responsibility and authority to manage the compounding area is given to the pharmacist. Duties of the pharmacist and responsibilities for other personnel in the compounding area are listed. Also lists the qualifications a pharmacist must possess to compound and recommends continuing education. Facilities regulations include specify that compounding area, either sterile or non-sterile, must be away from the routine dispensing, counseling functions, and high traffic areas of the pharmacy, and it should include the compounding equipment. Ingredient standards. Raw chemicals are supplied at many levels of purity. They range from technical, which is least pure, to primary standard, most pure. And the USP or NF grade used must be the lowest grade of purity used in compounding. If the grade is not available, then the higher grade can be used. Quality assurance are programs of activities used to assure that procedures used in compounding comply with specifications and standards. Quality control is a set of testing procedures that determine the quality of the compounding formulation. The grade of the compound and the description are listed in this table. Technical is commercial or industrial quality, indeterminate quality of it. CP, or chemically pure, more refined technical grade, still unknown quality. USP/NF meets standards set by the USP/NF. FCC meets specifications of Food Chemical Codex. ACS reagent, high purity, American Chemical Society. Analytical reagent is very high purity. HPLC is very high purity. It is used in high pressure chromatography. Spectroscopic grade is very high purity. And primary standard is the highest purity. It's used as standard solutions for analytical purposes. Compounding regulations on temperature. Pharmacist is responsible for packaging and storage of compounding formulations. Packaging materials should not react with the formulation. Chemicals and other supplies used in compounding should be stored according to the manufacturer or USP/NF recommended guidelines in the compounding area. Temperature definitions in the actual temperature. Freezer is -20 to -10 degrees Celsius. If it needs to be protected from freezing, the temperature needs to be above 0 degrees Celsius. Cold is less than 8 degrees Celsius. The refrigerator needs to be from 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Something that needs to be kept cool is between 8 and 15 degrees Celsius. Room temperature is the work area temp. Controlled room temperature is from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. Warm is from 30 to 40 degrees Celsius. And excessive heat is greater than 40 degrees Celsius. Documentations and record keeping. Their guidelines recommend that 4 sets of records be kept in the compounding area. The formulation record, what should happen when formulation compounded. The compounding record, what actually happened. Standard operating procedures, and ingredient records and material safety data sheets. As the practice of pharmacy changes, pharmacy technicians may take on a more active role in compounding medications. A willing and competent technician can develop the compounding skills needed to meet tomorrow's needs and expectations. The in-class activity will be finished up, and then we will take a 20-point quiz. Homework for next week is reading Chapter 2 in the Compounding the Pharmacy Technician series.